Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jet with VGMU, and today we're doing another On the DL. Today we're going to talk about Guacamelee, or how my wife likes to call it. Is that a game about guacamole? No. But Guacamelee is a PSN exclusive from Drinkbox. They were the guys that did the Tales from Space games, About a Blob and Mutant Blob's Attacks. It is cross-buy, cross-save. So you buy it once, you can play it on either the PS3 or the Vita, and you can upload your save to the cloud and play it on both. It's $14.99 or $11.99 if you have PlayStation Plus, which if you don't, gotta do it. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, Guacamelee is a Metroidvania game. But to those that are not familiar with Metroidvania games, it's the ability to explore an area freely with areas that are inaccessible until you have the right power-up or item or anything like that. But for those that do know the type of game that I'm talking about, it's pretty awesome. Some of the best stuff about Guacamelee is I can go on and on, the gameplay, the graphics, the characters, the combat, the animations, the use of color. The only gripe I have about this game is the music, which is great. It sets the theme and it just fits with this world. The problem is it becomes too repetitive and it gets kind of mundane and boring at times. The overall story is that Juan is an agave farmer who falls in love with the daughter of El Presidente, who gets kidnapped, but in a quite cool twist, you're killed within the first 5 minutes, but then you're resurrected as a superhero luchador. And now you must save the woman that you love. One of the better aspects of the game is the idea of two worlds. There's a living world and a dead world. And at the beginning of the game, you are only teleported through these little phase shifts. You see them on screen. But pretty soon, you'll be able to just roam and just freely switch between the two. One of the other gripes that I have is there's no voiceover. It's all text. I think we just live in a day and age where everything should be VO. But, you know, it still works in this game. It's fine reading the text. There are a ton of pop culture references just everywhere. I'll just have a whole list that just scrolls on by. But some of my favorites were the Super Mario Brothers, the "Oh really, yeah really," and then the random pedo bear. There is local co-op in the game, but there's no real reason to do it. You assume the role of the woman luchador who gave you your mask and empowered you with everything. Tostada. But overall, it's a very short game. Probably the final fault of this game is how short the game lasts. It's not that long. You can beat it in one sitting. It's going to take average people around 5-6 hours. But the time that you spend in that game, it's great. You know, they didn't feel the need to just make it longer for the sake of making it longer. You know, they could have easily retreaded same areas over and over and over, but they didn't. So I'll give them credit for that. Overall, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. The only minor gripes that I have are, like I said, the music, the short duration. The enemies are a little repetitive. You just fight the same type over and over and over. But for $11, $11.99, well worth the money. I'm a big fan of the Metroidvania style games, and Guacamelee is one of the better ones that I've played in a long time. With VGMU, I'm Jet. This was On the DL, talking about Guacamelee. Check it out. Take care, everybody.